Okay, there is a bonus question, Steve, that I ask everyone, which says, so it's not on the website. Okay, you seem to have the Midas touch when it comes to investing and going into the right markets at the right times, right? What are some of the key drivers that you look for to determine the right timing of a market?
If you're trying to rely on timing, there's only a matter of time till you're wrong. Don't try and time the market.
Really? I would have thought you were the opposite.
No, I've never tried to time the market. What I do is, and again, if I seem to have the Midas touch, just put it down to me praying about things, having knowledge and experience over 20 years, 20 years of riding the bike in different terrain, in different weather, if you like. You become quite good at riding the bike. You get an intuition after doing it for that length of time. That doesn't mean that you're perfect and you're going to be right all the time. But what I like to say is, so long as people live in houses, you can make money out of real estate. The nature of the opportunity, where it is, how it is, why it is, has changed and will continue to change over time. But if you can buy problems and sell solutions by adding more in perceived value than actual cost, that is the ultimate recipe to make consistent profits in all markets.
Buy problems, sell solutions. I love that. Thanks for that, Steve. All right. Well, that's it with Ted with Ty. How does someone out there invest in that fund? What was the website again? Opportunities Fund?
SOGIF, SOGIF for fund.au is where people can go to find out more. Or first step, what I would recommend to people is to go and grab a copy of Money Magnet and start listening to it. And much like your 10 with Ty, I also run a podcast that people can find if they're interested called Money Magnet, and they can listen along and two mates talking about money. If podcasts are your thing, then have a listen if you're interested.
Who are you talking to on that?
So Rowan Wen. This is a funny story. I met Rowan. He was working for Today Tonight when my first book came out, and he was given the task of coming and interviewing me for the story, and he was sure that I was a real estate conman. And what he wanted to do, he's like, I don't want to do the story. And they made him do the story. He goes, if I have to do this story, I'm going to expose this guy as a crook. So he came out with the sole goal of chasing me down the road with a camera. And then 20 years later, we've become really good mates. And so we just wanted to have a podcast, which was two mates talking about money. Rowan from his journalist, pessimistic, somewhat curious mindset, and me from my, look, I've been successful with money, happy to share a few things that have worked and haven't worked over the time. And just a few laughs and two mates talking money.
Fantastic. Thanks. All right. Well, thanks for being on 10 with Ty, Steve. I've really enjoyed it. I hope the audience has too. Thanks again.
See you next time.
Thank you. 10 with Ty is brought to you by Washington Brown, the property depreciation experts.